I've been here since beginning of the year. Prior to that, I worked in Standard Chartered Sustainable Finance team for 6 years in Singapore. And prior to that, I am a environmental engineer, having worked in energy for previous 23 years, mainly focused in Africa. Also sit on the board directors for Singapore clean tech startup, engaged in lithium ion battery recycling technology around PCAM and lithium carbonate.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction. Welcome on board. Virapan, would you like to go next?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I think I met Susanna before. We sat at the same table at the EV Impact event.
Oh, yes. Nice to see you again. Yeah.
Nice, a few months ago. I basically work as a sustainability consultant. I started my own firm about 13 years ago. My work largely today revolves around electronic waste, repair, also in corporate sustainability transition for suppliers and smaller companies.
Thank you. Welcome on board. Susanna?
Yes, so as Susanna Hasenel, I'm head of sustainability at SAP in Asia Pacific and Japan, and focused on helping our customers with our software solutions to reduce emissions, waste, and social inequalities, based in Singapore.
Thank you. Welcome on board.
Thank you.
Great. Okay. We can begin with the briefing session. Just give me a while. Okay, can you see my slides?
Yes, I can.
All right,
Yep.
great. Okay, so first and foremost, good morning, judges. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to attend the Techblazer Awards briefing session for the Carbon Zero final category final round. My name is Kamal, and I represent the SG Techblazer Secretariat, who will walk you through the briefing session today. So before we start, let's go through some house rules. Please note that this session is being recorded for internal documentation. For easy reference, a copy of the deck and the recording session will be shared with all after this. We will take a photo at the end of the session. So these are the agenda items which we'll be covering in the next few slides. Right, so these are the panel of judges partaking in the BA Carbon Zero category, headed by Mr. Gavin Chua. Unfortunately, he can't join us for the briefing session today. And Roger Charles, Virapan Swaminathan, as well as Susanna. All right, on behalf of SG Techblazer Awards team, we thank you for your support. Okay, now let me run you through the judging process and the dates for your noting. The pitching session will be held on 14th of June physically at SG Tech's office from 10 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. And thereafter, judges will reconvene for a deliberation session from 12:15 p.m. to 1 p.m. Lunch will be provided. Judges, you'll be given access to the online judging system called Judgify prior to 14 June, where you can start reviewing the nomination entries who will be attending the presentation. On 14th of June itself, scoring will be done individually first on the online platform. The individual scores will then be aggregated for deliberation session. Oh yeah, judges, please take note to bring along your laptops or tablets to access the platform on site as well. Wi-Fi access will be provided to you on that day. We have also sent out the calendar invitation of these milestones for you to block off your calendars. So please reach out to us after this session if you have not received the invites. So scoring will be based on this criteria. Total weightage will sum up to 100%. This criteria will also be indicated on the online scorecard as well. So for the carbon zero category, there will be 3 groups presenting during the final judging round. Judges are to deliberate at the end of the pitching session and decide the winning nomination. There's only one winner for this category. So these are some of the points to note during the judging session. Strictly, only 2 representatives per nominees are allowed in the room to present and address the Q&A session throughout the allotted 25 minutes. Each group will be given 10 minutes of presentation time and 15 minutes of Q&A. There will be a timekeeper in the room who will be keeping track of the presentation time using the bell system. The nominees will be briefed on the house rules prior to the event, as well as on-site before they enter the presentation room. Timekeeper will ring the first bell and start the countdown after the nominees enter the room. 2 bells will be rung at the mark of the end of the 10 minutes presentation time to indicate the start of the 15 minutes Q&A session. If the presentation ends earlier than 10 minutes, they may use the remaining presentation time to start with the Q&A session. 3 bells will be rung at the end of the 25 minutes to indicate a hard stop of the Q&A time. No added time is given aside from the allotted 25 minutes. So we will break for lunch after the pitching session. Deliberation session will then commence from 12:15 p.m. onwards. As mentioned earlier, the aggregated scores will be shared with the judges for a discussion. A consensus will have to be reached by the end of the deliberation session to finalize only one winner. Okay, I will now share more on the online judging platform called Judgify. An email with a unique link to access the platform will be shared with you via email 2 working days prior to the judging day. Please reach out to us if you do not receive the email. No login is required. This is the screen. Can you all see the screen, the one in the email?
Yes.
Sorry. So look up for this email. Right. I'll just show you a live demo. Okay. So once you click on the start judging, right, it will direct you to this home page here. So you will be able to view the assigned category, which is carbon zero. You just need to click on score. So the 3 company submissions will be reflected here. Just need to click on score. So the information of the company will be reflected on the right-hand side here for your reviewing. You can read more. You can download the file as well. After you're done reviewing, input your scores here. Max is 50 for 2 criteria. So the criteria is also indicated here for easy reference. And after which you can key in your comments and then confirm. If you click confirm and next, it will bring you to the next submission. If you click confirm, it will redirect you back to the home page. In the event, if during the pitching session you'd like to change your scores, you can just go back to the home page. And it will reflect as update. You just need to click on update and then re-evaluate your scores. So it's a pretty straightforward system. Do you have any questions on this system? Great. Back to my slides. These are just screenshots to recap on what we had shown earlier for your reference. Okay. So these are the key dates for you to take note of. The schedule for the pitching session will be shared with you on the 12th of June via email. Please note that the final judging will be held physically on the 14th of June. A WhatsApp group invite will also be sent to you all. So note, yeah, that's all actually. We have come to the end of the briefing session. Do you all have any questions?
I have a question.
Hmm.
How many entries were there for the Carbon Zero Award, of which 3 were shortlisted?
Hold on now, let me just check. Meanwhile, sorry, I don't have it offhand, but I'll send it across to you all after this, if that's okay.
Sure,
Yeah,
no
just
problem.
roughly. Yeah.
Just
And-
curiosity, that's all.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll have it sent across.
And just to summarize, so you send us an email with a link to the trusting system where the
Yes.
entrants have put in their entries, so we can have a
Yes.
look at that. But essentially, you'd like us then to come and join you in person on the 14th. They'll pitch, we'll do the judging, and that's it.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then thereafter, there'll be a deliberation session with the head judge to finalize one winner.
Okay, but all is done on the 14th.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right.
Are there any other questions?
No.
Okay, thank you. We just take a
That's
group
fine.
photo first, if that's okay. I just need you all to smile at the camera at the count of 3. All right. 1, 2, 3, smile. All right, can you just take one more? All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you so much, judges, for your time. I look forward to meeting you all in person.
Likewise,
Thank
see
you.
you there.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye.
See you.